Hey guys, Space Potato here, and today I'm going to show you something pretty cool that I've been working on. So one of the things that I've noticed about the editor is that there's not a whole lot of scripts for making building scenes faster. There's a few, like one of the randomize items script. Um, I can just kind of randomize the position of certain prefabs in a scene or in a certain area. But one of the things that I find really tedious is building walls, and so I made this script to speed that up. It does require a bit of front end work on the part of the scener, um, but I'm not really going to go into all of what goes into it. I'm just going to show you what it does real quick, and if there's any interest in it, I can. If there's enough interest in it, I'll think about publishing it as a module, and making uh, some amount of documentation on how to use it. But long story short is that it takes a path entity. So in this case, this path is going around in a circle right here, and it takes all these wall prefabs. So we got the larger wall segments, smaller wall segments, corner tower, street tower, gatehouse, stairs for connecting. Whoops. For correct stairs for connecting walls that are segments and towers that are at different heights. So a whole bunch of stuff. A lot of this is by this point redundant, mostly for testing purposes. But once I have all this stuff in here, I can come down here, hit build wall, and it builds a wall, which is a hell of a lot faster than sizing things out. The only things you need to do besides, well, the front end, there is some work you need to do beforehand, but once you've done that and you've got the proper prefabs inputted, you can, well, firstly just build the wall along the path, but you can also do things like resize segment. So let's see, just drag it out there, and you'll notice that the entities list is going kind of crazy. That's because I need to spawn these entities to get some measurements to position them correctly, and then despawn them with when they're not in the right place. So it's a little finicky right now, and do kind of need to play around with it a bit to get something right. But it also supports the regular operations you can do on a path. So if we don't want this tower anymore, we can just delete it, and the tower is gone. And resize it like so. And then if we want that tower back, we can just select the 2 points, come to operations and place a new node, and the tower is back. Like that. And if we think, okay, this tower is too high or too low, we can lower it like that, and to a point, the walls will lower. Obviously, it can only lower so far before it becomes a little ridiculous and the stair becomes unconnected from the next wall. You can do things like that. And based on the angle of 2 paths, this tower will switch at some point, which if we go back to the script real quick, if I can find it again, is this angle right here, tower switch angle. So basically you can just change that to tell the script when to spawn a straight tower and when to spawn a corner tower. So in our case it's 120 degrees, so this is less than 120 degrees, so it'll spawn a corner tower. But if we move it around a bit more and make the angle greater, it'll spawn a straight tower, which just goes straight through like that. So anyways, that's the long and short of how the script works. Let me know if this is something you'd be interested in, even if you're not a scener, or something you'd want to see develop further. And well, I'm going to keep working at this anyways, but in case there's any kind of input, things you'd want to see, or if you want to try it out for yourself, let me know. and I'll consider making it a module and pushing it to Nexus or ModDB. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think.